What up, Tanya? What up, BL? Dude, what up? Hi, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm actually doing pretty good. Starting out this live, just getting it going, vibing, trying to get back on that YouTube grind. No more commitments to the whole hour-long streaming thing. Just gonna stream and vibe and do whatever, and not be so worried about being organized with something that doesn't need to be organized, and rather be organized with something that actually needs to be organized. I know it's so funny. Like, I literally organize things and do things consistently that don't necessarily need to be. It's hilarious how I do that. I'm the only one that can point it out myself that I do it, because no one else really sees, like, the back ends of my life. Your eyes really attractive. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Tell me some workout for today. Workout for today? Honestly, I would say squats. Squats is probably the best workout. Maybe some shoulders too, like some lat raises. Um, Maybe some pull-ups. Okay. Bro, your eyes, damn. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's actually, this is weird. This has been a weird thing going on. I don't know what I've been doing, but I've been getting a lot more compliments on my eyes, and I think the reason is because I've been like consciously trying to open them more, because this is gonna sound stupid of me, but like I feel like I see more when I open my eyes. It's weird. It's very, very weird. But like if I'm like this, then it's like I'm not seeing as much, but like I feel way more like conscious of like what's going on. So I'm starting to, I don't know, be part of that. Oh, like the long hair. Oh, thank you. Yeah, trying to figure out the whole flow going on. Faux show. Oh, we got 15 people in here. Was good. Was good. All right, drop some questions and let's get some life advice going on. Might as well, because there's no reason not to. Y'all are struggling. I know that for a fact. I have my struggles, and I'm willing to give my perspective on how we can get through this together as a team. So let's drop some questions, maybe some controversial statements. We haven't had any like streams where I like started ranting. I haven't ranted in a minute. It's been very, very interesting. I've been very low toned recently, and it's been good. I mean, I think Florida effect has made me more low toned because you're more relaxed. You're near like, you're near like, more nature. I don't know. Just more like trees and like water and just relaxing. I don't know. I don't really know. Skinny Jake's also. Okay. How to boost growth hormone? Okay, there's a lot of ways to boost growth hormone. Sprints is probably one of the best ways. High intensity training. Uh, yeah, sprints. Sprints is really, really good. But just a full body movement. Deadlifts are good. Squats are good. Um, and then the diet. The diet's very important. It's important that you're not eating bullshit processed food and drinking bullshit. And it's important that you're eating food that are going to help with growth hormone, like red meat, eggs, fish, um, and then, fruits and vegetables. And then raw honey and raw dairy. Like I said, you don't need the vegetables, though. Oh, man, these dogs are going to be tripping today. Got all these people working on the backyard. I mean, our grass is looking good, but like, I'm low key okay. with high grass. I don't need low grass. Filbert, what up? Jesus, my voice is so cooked right now. I don't know what's going on. It's the noise. Okay, the noise is people trying to cut my grass, and then the dogs are the dogs. Hi, what that noise? Yeah, what is your daily routine? It's always different. Here's the thing, guys. You have to understand. My daily routine is different. It just incorporates a lot of the same stuff. So it incorporates working out, incorporates getting sun, incorporates eating like fruits, vegetables, or not really vegetables that much, but like fruits, red meat, all that stuff, like the animal-based diet, and incorporates just a bunch of different things that I do, writing my notebook, working on my business. But it's not like, oh, on this time I do this thing, on this time I do this thing. It's all kind of sporadic, but it's a set of the same things, like MMA training, like going out in nature, like all this different stuff. You know what I mean? It's all connected. And I think it's a good thing and a bad thing, because sometimes it's good because you don't feel controlled to a certain routine, but it's bad because you don't stay as organized. You know what I mean? Make a Rizzling face. I don't know what that means. Bro, are you okay? Yeah. Rhonda McCab, what up, welcome. So yeah, like, you like strawberry or blueberries? I always do blueberries over strawberries, to be honest, because blueberries, in my opinion, are just better. I just, for me, uh, I've always picked blueberries because the best blueberries are better than the best strawberries. Okay? If you have a bad blueberry, then no, I prefer like a mediocre strawberry. But if you have a really good blueberry, that's always going to beat a good strawberry. And also, blueberries, I think, are better for you overall, better for your brain and antioxidants. Your voice sounds so deep today. Yeah, no, it's because like it's low toned. I'm just more relaxed here, and I don't have like ability to like I don't feel it in my brain to like go faster than I need to. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. Um, it seems like your throat is in problem. No, it's chilling. My throat's chilling. It's just, I'm just, I'm not, like, you guys have to understand, like, when I'm here and like, it's just, I'm not as like, I don't know, intense, I guess the best word to describe it would be as intense. And then also on top of that, like, I don't need to be right now, at least. Blueberries are good, yeah. I mean, taste-wise. Blueberries. Blueberries taste better, and they're healthier. Yo, long time no see. Uh, hell yeah, bro. Good to see you, man. Wow, this is loud. Like, you hear these people doing whatever the fuck they're doing, which is like, oh, I guess they're doing their job, but like, I can't escape this shit. Not in Arizona, not in Florida, anywhere. And then you got the dogs barking about them being loud. It's like, oh, wow. So it's like an effect of an effect. And it's just, I don't know. But one thing I have noticed is by streaming, I've definitely, like, it's definitely been interesting to see. Like, when you stream, you're gonna know everything about you, everything that everyone thinks about you. Like, it's not like a secret anymore. So it's just, you just learn a lot about yourself, and it's good and bad, you know. Bye, I gotta go. See your next stream. Love you. All right, peace out. Yeah, that's just the reality, man. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it or anything like that. No reason to do that. Just vibe out here. And yeah, that's it, man. You said once your ancestral is from Eastern Europe, so you're Slav. No. Okay, here's the deal, guys. My great grandparents on both sides were born in the USA, so I am about as USA as it gets. Okay, I think their parents, my great grandparents' parents, they were from Eastern Europe. I don't know exactly where. That's where things get a little choppy, and I haven't researched it enough to know. um, but I am about as American as it comes. I'm about as USA It's funny though, cause I'm not country. I'm not like country, but I'm like on the cuff of it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of country like things that I like think or morals I have about farming and respect and nature and like stuff like that. But I'm not like a country. Like, I don't like beer. I don't like rodeos. I don't like line dancing. I don't like cowboy hats. I don't like boots. I don't like trucks. I don't like, any of that stuff. So that's where I'm not country. I'm more just Florida vibe, to be honest. But Florida vibe with, whatever the fuck else I got going on with me. I'm East African and Middle East decent. Have you ever thought of getting a DNA test? Well, maybe, but not right now. I don't need to right now. I know my uncle's gotten one before, and I don't know. I feel like it's somewhat similar to. Holy fuck! This guy's like looking at me. I'm about to fucking. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. He's like looking at. He's like making eye contact with me right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Jesus Christ, I hate these people so much. It's bad that I hate these people because they're not bad people, but I just hate that they're making noise. I hate that their thing's loud. I hate that it sounds annoying. What's your anger level on a scale of 1 to 10? Like a probably a 8, 7, 8, 8 probably. No, I'm not gonna say an 8. Sorry, that's an over. It's like up and down. It's going from like a 4 to an 8 depending on how loud that motherfucker is. Like if he's loud, I'm pissed. If he's not loud, then I'm like a 4. So it's like constantly going up and down. It's interesting. Have you ever thought of getting? Yeah, like I said, you earned a new sub. You're funny. Oh, thank you, brother. Oh my god. Yeah, he's moving away. Thank fuck. See, like right now, that's fine. What he's doing right now is fine. That's like, I don't feel much anger through that. I feel anger when he's right near me, really loud. And like the unfortunate thing about these like machines, these gardening machines or whatever the fuck, is they sound annoying on purpose. I don't know if it's on purpose, but they do sound annoying. They like sound like they're trying to sound annoying. It's like it's a noise that's inconsistent. So it's like even more annoying. You know what I mean? It's what sucks about the dogs too, is their noises are inconsistent. It's like rough. It's like they're barking, bark, bark, bark. So it's like that's the worst kinds of noise, is inconsistent. Okay? If you get used to like consistent noise, that's why people can fall asleep with like the TV on, because at least it's consistently playing the TV. If it's like it's like back and forth, that's what wakes people up. Oh my god, Angry Bird. What if Native Americans ever revolt? Then where will you go? If Native Americans ever revolt, where will I go? That is an interesting question. I think if they were to ever revolt, they would get fucked. But let's go under the hypothetical that this doesn't happen and they don't get fucked. I'm getting hella deja vu right now. This is crazy. Uh, I would. I feel like I got this question like 3 days ago. This is so weird. Uh, this is so weird. Um, but if this did happen, I would go to another country. Uh, because you know I would try. I would not try to. In yeah. I'm doing a live stream right now. What's up? What's up?
No, I was just gonna say we're gonna leave in like 20 minutes, and we're gonna have to stop at another Publix because they didn't have the rye bread, so I didn't get water or rye bread. We're gonna have to stop on the way to Grandpa.
Bet. All right. Oh, there you have it. So yeah. No, what were we talking about? Uh. But I would never like try to fight the people if they were trying to revolt. I would just avoid and just make money and avoid. You know what I mean? What's eating you? What's eating me? Nothing's eating me except for these people. But I mean, they're not loud now. But when they were loud, it was annoying. Do you care about pimple scars on your face or not? I'm just curious. That's a crazy thing to say to someone. Like, it really is. Like, that is just insane to say to someone. Um, Not really. No. I mean, I really don't. My skin is pretty damn clear. The only thing I got is this cut right here, because I get cuts on my face, which just happens from training sometimes. My first World War, a bit nervous. Good stuff. A World War, come on. I one of those again. Yo, bro, it's me. Okay, Jakes. Yeah, I would not recommend you say that to people at all. Or maybe try it and then, say it to the wrong person and then see what happens. Yo, bro, it's me. What up? Remember me? I've been out for a while. What's your Christian? I don't know what that. I don't know what that means. Is being tall that important for being attractive? Um. Uh, well, that's such a general question. Is that important? What does that even mean? Like, yes, obviously it has importance. Um, but I think the importance lies way more in attracting rather than keeping. So here's the thing, and a lot of people don't realize this. You guys have to understand something. Like, a lot of girls, they will have a conversation with a tall guy and be like, "Oh my god, like he doesn't know how to hold a conversation. He doesn't know how to have a conversation." And then instantly their attraction goes to zero. So this happens a lot, like all the time. And then you wonder why these hot girls are with people that aren't necessarily super tall. And it's like, well, because they don't really care about that. And the reality is, a lot of tall guys, some of them, they kind of have an easier way to attract girls, but it actually kind of fucks them because they never learned how to, develop a personality. So that they're not good at keeping because they don't have that, they only have the attraction part, but they never got the other part. You know what I mean? It's like everyone's saying, "Oh my God, you have so much potential. You have so much potential," and then you never actually work for the potential. And then after a while, you don't have any potential. You're just, you can't always just have potential. You gotta eventually win, and you know what I mean. So I think it is important, but also, like at the end of the day, there's no reason to hyperfixate on it because there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And it's the same game for every dude. Get as ripped as possible, make as much money as possible, get as well connected as possible. Like if you're 6'2" and you're 5'4", the same rules apply. Make money, get jacked, become as strong as possible, well connected. Like all these different things still apply. So I would say don't hyperfixate on it at all because you literally have no control over it, except there's a couple ways if you really want to, like the raw milk, stretching, sprints, producing growth hormone, testosterone optimization. But you should be doing that shit anyway. Not worrying about height. You should just be doing that for health. Um, but no, I don't. I think I'll tell you. Like I thought it was way more important when I was like shorter. I was like, oh my gosh, like once I'm tall, like all these girls are just gonna just come after me. And then I realized like if you don't have a five other fucking things going on for you, like you're tall, you're also good looking, you're also good personality, you're also, mentally strong, physically strong. You know what I mean? All these different things are important. So like to put one thing as one thing, and there are some girls that purely just date a guy just because of their height. But haven't you noticed none of those girls are hot? Like that's the reality of the situation. I've always noticed that. Like the really hot girls aren't gonna date a guy just for his height, okay? They want more than that because they've gotten enough tall guys that don't know what the fuck they're doing to be like, okay, this isn't, But some girls are just that's all they care about, and the reality is you're actually luckier if you're shorter in this sense because now you're filtering out all the shallow girls. If a girl's only gonna date you because you're a certain height, then that's pretty shallow. You don't have to deal with that because those girls already filter you out. You know what I mean? You've already filtered them out. For me, I have to, because I don't know, I'm like 6'2". if some girl might walk up to me and only like me just for my height, and I would not know until like I luckily I can talk to them and figure the shit out, but another dude that's 6'2" and doesn't fucking have my brain would not know and be like, "Oh, she likes me." And then it's like, "No, she really only liked you for your height. The second you fucking started talking, you fucked up everything." Like for me, I fucking can figure out shit because I'm completely different. But for other people, they don't fucking know this shit. So that's the difference. Uh I mean, definition, category. I think being yourself is more important. So let's talk about being yourself for a second, because it's actually a good point to bring up, because it is very true for being attractive. But I also believe this. I believe that if you want to truly like be attractive by being yourself, is to also strive to become the best version of yourself. Because if you're not striving for that, then you can't be like, be yourself and then be a fucking loser. Like, that's not going to work. But it's like, be yourself if you're yourself, of the version of yourself that's trying to get, ripped and make money and be on his goals. And hell yeah, be yourself. You know what I mean? So I think that's that vibe. That, or at least my opinion on that. Bro, what happened? I remember when you never swear. That's not true. After graduation, what are your plans? I don't know. Probably just keep testosterone coach and, helping people out, and then kind of go from there and build a business from there. We gotta go soon. And those Sid and the sloth eyes. How tall are you in centimeters? I have no idea. Okay. It is a red flag to be caught or called hot all the time by your man instead of beautiful. Oh, is it? I don't. That's like a crazy thing to think into. Um, I don't know. I'm not really good at giving girls advice on dating, to be honest. I'm good at giving dudes advice on dating, but when it comes to girls, you know, they're just gonna go with their emotions. So, I mean, I could align with that if you want, but that would just be lying. Like the dude actually might listen to me. They might also go with their emotions too. Dudes that do that too. They're feminine as fuck sometimes, but for the most part, like, you know, I'm in the mindset of how do I help the dude not get screwed over? My recommendations for girls is honestly, you don't even want to know. It's like, don't date in general. So, you know what I mean? Go to church, garden, learn how to, do motherly things and go from there. So, I don't think I give great advice on that. Okay, 183. So yeah, fortunately I have to go. I know it kind of sucks that I'm cutting this short, but I do have to go because I got shit to do, unfortunately. And like, not just me saying like I gotta get stuff done, like me, like I actually have things I have to do that involve things other than just me. And though that's when it really gets like, oh, but let's do it. Peace out. Do not quit. All right. Anything I want you guys to take from these streams where we talk about some bullshit sometimes, but we talk about some good shit. But the main takeaway you should get from it is don't fucking quit. Okay? Don't fucking quit. Try to become the best version of yourself, because everyone here deserves to win. Okay? And you know what your version of winning looks like, and you know the steps you need to take to win. You know what to do. So just do it. All right? Peace out.